Hey Soul Fam, this is Flow State 1111 with M. I'm M. I am here with another channeled message from my SoulSquad. First it came just to me, and then I checked in with them and they were like, yep, this is something we want you to do with the collective as well. And so here we are. So please make sure you are liking and subscribing to my content, because I try to come here at least weekly to share these messages. These longer messages will be shared here, but my shorter messages are on Instagram. So make sure that you're following me there too. There's going to be some other things that I'll mention about Instagram as we get into the message. But today's message is around purging. The title that Spirit wanted me to share with you is Purging for Soul Refinement Leading into the Fire Horse, the True New Year Energy. So we've got the Fire Horse coming around February 17th, right? And so we are in these first couple of weeks of feeling that energetic push. So in order to really get our systems prepared for it, Spirit is asking us to purge. So let me just get into their message, and we're going to talk. I will share some of my personal stuff with you, and then at the end, I'll tell you how we can kind of work together and help each other for 30 days, okay? So, why are we asking you at this time to put down important vices that you have grown a habit of resorting to? Well, we want you to purify your system in a way. It does not mean, and we want to make this clear, that what you are doing is bad or wrong. It is not. We do not view things in the higher dimensions as bad or wrong. They just are. But as you are residing on your third dimensional plane in a human form right now, you have tendencies, and those tendencies tend to get all mired up in emotion and thought that then create a habit or even sometimes a mild addiction. It's about shifting the energy, dearest ones. And it's not just about shifting the energy. It's about quantum leaping to the energy that is most beneficial for you on your highest timeline. It is about refining who you are. You are moving into this new timeline, yes. And because of that, we are asking you to refine the quality and texture, magnitude and magnetism of your frequency. As you are moving closer to the eye of the needle, the fire horse energy, all of those identities from past lives, all of that energy that has been trapped inside the system of your soul as it integrates into human form each time, must disintegrate. Okay, so I'm going to explain this a little bit. And this is the notes that I put to kind of help bring it around, hopefully to be a little bit clearer, because I needed explanation too. We develop habits through our lineage as well. So this gets trapped, so to speak, in our field of energy. And that is why sometimes we feel like we can never get a break, etc. So this is part of the reason we are being asked to really self-evaluate with the habits that are maybe not truly ours. Maybe they are ancestral. Take that inventory and decide no more. So a little example. So I grew up in a family of smokers my whole life. There's very few people in my family that were not smokers. And so I'm not a smoker, but I have that thing like, ooh, it would be really nice to have a cigarette. That is ancestral. That is lineage habits. So we are really asking or being asked to refine, where are our habits? Are they ancestral? Are they lineage? Are they from our family unit that we sort of adapted and adopted? Are they really ours to hold? Those are the things we're being asked to purge. And a lot of times we're not even aware of it. Some things are passed down and some things are learned. Thank you, I just said that. But you get to unlearn them now and reteach yourself healthy habits. Okay, what you are taking with you now is your truest and highest essence of soul. I'm going to say that again. What you are taking with you now is your truest and highest essence of soul, your soul, not your lineage, okay? And I will explain this a little bit further. Everything that is a part of us has to evolve, even the essence of our soul. So the soul is limitless, although in human form it perceives the limits, right? So they are asking us to purge. It's a purging of the soul refinement, right? For soul refinement. And trust me, it's a little heady for me too, guys. You can see I'm still struggling with this as well, trying to understand it and trying to bring it to your awareness now so that we can all get on the same page, because we're just here February 2nd of 2026 and we're being asked to do this for 30 days. So think of this as purging for soul refinement, leading us into the year of the fire horse, because we're getting ready to go, okay? So your only requirement at this time is to continue to shed all that no longer serves where you know you are headed. So circling back around, allowing February to be a month of purge. February is here, and it's time to take some inventory about what can no longer go into the year of the fire horse, because much like its description, a horse is constantly moving forward through fire. Fire refines, fire purges, fire burns away all that does not serve. So in preparation for February 17th, it would behoove you all to ask, what am I willing to let go of? A thought, a habit, an addiction, a person, a situation, some types of food, sugar for this one, alcohol, and so on. Are you willing to let certain things go and purge them from your system from one full moon to the next full moon? So that's kind of the message that I got. We just had a full moon in Leo on February 1st, so let's do this till the next full moon, right? One lunar cycle. Can you purge from your life for 30 days something you would not necessarily want to purge? I'm going to share mine in a minute. Yeah, I'll get to that. And that's how you know that it's the right thing to purge. What is it that you think that you could let go of for 30 days? Something that has really got a grip on you. Let yourself try to let it go for 30 days. Just try. And during that time, stay in awareness. Become the observer. Notice when the urge comes up to go back to the very thing you're purging during these 30 days. Then gently ask yourself, how strong is the grip it has on me? How much of a hold does this still have? Whether it's a situation, a person, a behavior, a habit, or an addiction, big or small, just observe it. No judgment, just awareness. This also gives the mind something to track progress with, instead of just externally searching for information or the quick fix, right? It allows the soul and the mind to work together, which we've been talking about a lot, to purge the thing, the situation, the addiction, whatever it is that has a hold on you. Then you can learn to work together with the mind and the soul. The soul will always be the soul will always be pulling you towards the higher timeline for purification and for peace. So, can you allow yourself to see how much the mind is attached to the thing, the person, the situation, the food, the alcohol, the scrolling, whatever it is? Can you drop it for 30 days and have the awareness of watching how many times you actually want to grasp for that thing? Journal about it. Every day, check in with yourself. On a scale from 1 to 10, how strongly do I feel like I need this thing that I am deciding to purge today? How did I do yesterday? Bravo! I did a great job yesterday. Awesome. I did not do the thing, or I did not eat the thing, or ingest the thing, or I didn't engage in the situation, whatever it is. Honoring that. Each day is a new day, step by step. You must, guys, every day give yourself acknowledgement for that. Can I add a little meditation in today? Can I do 5, 10, 15 minutes of just sitting quietly and learning the quality of my soul? And watch the thoughts trying to fight that progress and process. Can I just observe it? These are the practices. These are the calisthenics that the soul is requiring the mind to exercise at this time. We are really doing rewiring of the brain right now, okay? The mind must get refined on a new level. You must allow the soul to show you how to observe the mind. And in order to do that, you must get clear coherence of the quality of your soul as the essence of who you are. But how can you do that, guys, if you're not sitting quietly to learn what that is, right? I do it too. I have to do it too. And so the reason why we have suggested to Emily to go through a purge at this time was for her own refinement. Her soul is requiring her to go deeper, to get more advanced, to release any addictive behaviors that are keeping her small and keeping her looping in this idea that more is not available to her. Can you relate? So, who's going to commit to purging something from this full moon to the next full moon? This is the boot camp for 30 days. This is the ideal time to start the process because with any purging or detox program, the first couple of days, especially the first week, is the hardest. And so I know that for myself because I've done detoxes before. And what I want to ask all of you is type in the comments, I'm committed to the purge. Just put it in the comment. Show yourself that you're committed. Commit with me. You can also follow me on Instagram, like I've mentioned. So what we're going to do on Instagram, if I can figure it out, I'm going to put a link for a group chat. So it's going to be February 30-day purge is going to be the group chat. And if you'd like to join us there, I'm going to do weekly motivational somethings. I'll figure it out, right? Something that maybe worked for me. And if anybody else has anything to add, I want you to add it there as well. We're going to help each other through these next 30 days. Because guys, the energy is going to get intense. They're going to talk about it. And so we really need to support each other. And I do better in a group dynamic for support. So if you're one of those people, I hope you'll join me there, okay? And always come back here for the longer messages. YouTube is always going to be where the longer downloads are going to be, okay? And so to finish up, we would just say for you all to challenge yourselves. This is the perfect time to do it. The energetics are there to support it now. If you really want to let go of something that has really been holding you back in life, this energy right now, as we lead into the fire horse, is the time to do it because you're setting yourself up for success now. Because once the fire horse hits, you are all going to hit the ground running and the energy is going to increase, and you must create new positive habits for yourself now. Start allowing yourself to have new positive habits that feel supportive to your system, that feel as supportive to your mind as well, because you need your mind, do you not? What feels supportive to the energies that are swirling around you while you are purging? So, just to be clear on this, some ideas that I will share with you that I do: baths, Epsom salts or magnesium flakes are good. We've talked about this before. Walks in nature. Eating more consciously, again, nourishing our bodies with high vibrational foods or whatever you are feeling that the body needs, especially hydration. Not grabbing for that alcoholic drink at the end of the day or putting down the phone and being present. Can you be as committed to your awakening and refinement of the mind and the soul working together as you are with your commitment to constantly feeding the dopamine hit of looking at social media or whatever avenue of escape or escapism that you choose? And we are saying this also for Emily. They always like to put that in there because, guys, I'm just as guilty of all this. She's no different than the rest of you. She has to watch that too. This is where you are all being asked to sit with yourselves now. Take inventory of things that do not serve you on your highest timeline that you see yourself moving into. So I think what they're saying is when you see yourself in your highest timeline, what isn't there? What is it? What are parts of you, some habits, some pattern behavior, thinking even, or some people that you don't really see going with you into this timeline? It's time to let it go. Okay? Fully see yourself moving into that higher timeline. Okay? Then ask yourself, what can I honestly say needs to go? Then let it go. Purge it now. And observe how often you feel the need to bring it back into your life. That is the work. So how many times are you habitually grabbing for the thing or picking up the phone and calling the person that you're feeling whatever with, right? Sugar. For me, it's sugar, guys. I've got another list, but I'm going to keep that to myself. For the next 30 days, we challenge you to join Emily in this great purge. If not now, when, dearest ones? We will be back with more. We are always here to support, and we love you so much. Okay, so just another note that I got after this download, it was sort of like, also share this with them. So they don't want us to focus on coping, okay? So a lot of times right now with the energies being weird that they are, a lot of times people are just looking for ways to cope. And I think what's happened with a lot of us is that we've taken on certain habits to help us cope. I know that's what I've been doing, right? And so we're really being asked to focus on how we can truly thrive in the energy of transformation and transition leading into the fire horse. So every morning, add to your routine a check-in with yourself, whether that's journaling, meditating, or on a walk. Like for me, walking my dog in the morning is usually where I do my gratitude walk. And I'm also like, so how do I feel? How do I feel this morning? How did it feel not having the thing or doing the thing last night? Like how did I feel, right? So check in with yourself. How do I feel? How am I doing? Be honest with yourself and tweak as you need. No shaming, you guys. No negative self-talk. Just observe. This is a big one. I do this with my friends a lot, and I will not let anybody talk negative about themselves. Not around me. I won't do it, because you create what comes out of your mouth. You start to create that reality, and it's 2:22 on the clock. So I want to hit that home. So watch the negative self-talk. That could be something that you're purging, by the way. Also, you can't take old habits that no longer require your attention into new energy frequency. So think of it like cleaning out a drawer of your desk. So you're moving into a house, you're cleaning out a drawer, right? But what if that desk, you decide later that desk doesn't belong in the new house? So you don't need all those belongings that were there to begin with. So it's time to just purge it. Purge that drawer, right? You don't need all those things because you're not going to need the desk. Hope that resonates. It makes sense to me. You will know what this habit is by how it doesn't feel like it resonates with you anymore, okay? Or for now, because we're just doing this for 30 days. We are living moment to moment right now, which is good. So just see what doesn't feel like a fit for the next 30 days. So in my mind, I can't tell myself, you can never have this, or you can never do this. I can't do the never thing. I can do 30 days. Okay, for 30 days, we're going to see how this feels. For 30 days, I'm going to not do this thing. So let's try it together. And then after the 30 days, let's reevaluate, right? Okay. So after the full moon in March, you will know very clearly, as I will too, what escape mechanisms need to truly disappear from your life. Or maybe what needs some boundaries. Maybe it's not going to completely leave your life, but maybe it needs some boundaries. It's information data gathering of the true self. So you're really doing that refinement right now, and you're going in and you're being honest with yourself. Like, trust me, the things that I am purging for 30 days, I had to have a real, like I like to call, come to Jesus meeting with myself. And it's like, hey girl, I don't think this is good for us right now. Let's take a break from it for 30 days. So here we are. I'm bringing you guys all with me. Spirit wants us all to do it together. So with that, reach out if you need support. I do offer one-on-one coachings. All my links are in the bio. You can jump on my calendar and I can help you one-on-one with the things that you're working with. I'm also going to offer, and you guys comment below if this is something that you're interested in. I do personalized channeled meditations. I do these for my friends, and now Spirit's been saying, why don't you do them for everybody else? So if it's something that you're interested in, feel free to drop me a note in the comments, and I can reach out to you privately and we can figure that out. If I get enough responses, then I'll create a link for it. It won't cost a lot. I don't really care about that. I just want to give you support tools, because especially with meditation, I know a lot of people really struggle with that. And I feel like my guided meditations seem to really help people get where they need to go without trying to just totally quiet the mind. It happens naturally through the session. And let's see what else. Obviously, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Save this video, come back to it. And I'll always make sure you follow me on Instagram. I'm more active over there. We're doing a lot more weekly check-ins there. I will also be putting a link over there. I'm going to see if I can put it in the description here. So check the description box for any links in this video for what I'm about to share. So I got this suggestion to do a group chat over Instagram for February for 30 days so that we can all support each other daily. And excuse me, the lawn people are here, so I'll wrap this up. So if you need extra support, that's what's going on there. You can find those links, and we can all kind of help each other through these next 30 days. I'm excited. I'm ready for the fire horse, and I know it's not going to be easy. So we've all got to do this together, and I just know we're going to be so much better on the other side. We're going to feel lighter and brighter and more refined within our soul. So that's really the goal. All right, guys, until next time, I really appreciate you coming and checking out all this content. Really, Spirit has really been guiding me with this, and so I'm just here sharing as best I can, and I will see you next time. Much love.